What's up guys, it's Punchy, and it's time to talk about something important that the Deepwoken dev team is constantly doing that players forget about and kind of underplay. In the video game industry, Roblox games included, it's a sad and disappointing meme that game developers never even play their own games. Sometimes content or balance decisions happen and players believe the developers made that call without any experience since, they don't actually play their game. Usually, the developer wants to do what's best for their game and often make changes that don't really make sense and are out of touch with the community since they don't have the time to play their game. On the other hand, some developers play an easier game from the rest with the use of special abilities or tools to make that game a little bit more fun or less annoying for them. In Deepwoken, developer special abilities do exist, but most of the time this content is eventually provided to the player. Cosmetic options like races, armor, or drip probably not going to be public, but for gameplay, many developer specs have originated as specs and have become public use. Pheno, the leader of Hive, used to have an exclusive light magic that did insane damage with flashing lights, but as we can tell, that was eventually adapted and balanced into content for players as the Dawnwalker Oath. Even Zartania's skeleton key spec, the placement of movable walls, was built upon from that basic idea into what we have today with the skeleton key bell, and that's public. The Deepwoken developers that own these specs want people to use them and they made them for the community. It's not like other devs are taking people's specs and making them public. The people that own these specs want people to use them. It's interesting to talk about because many Deepwoken developers do not care about keeping something exclusive for themselves because why not make an ability that we can all enjoy? Also, some of you might have noticed Raguzer, K1, and Dexarius playing competitive PvP Chime. So although they aren't really used to playing competitively, the Deepwoken development constantly plays their own game to understand what the people experience and how to improve that. Raguzer always said he wanted some people to play his game at a very competitive level, and he's even experienced with that himself as a top 250 player. With that being said, many balance options occur, both very good and some very terrible. They result from developers playing the game. Regardless of what you think, it's interesting to recognize that the Deepwoken team is played by its own devs, and that cannot be said about other games like, Destiny. People, they don't even play their own games. If you notice, updates will drop content or balancing that's honestly experimental to see how the community and players react, and if it sucks, it can be smoothed out or reverted entirely if it doesn't work for the game. Trust me, I don't stand by everything that Deepwoken does for its balancing and content, and you'll always see me complain on here, but I think it's positive that each developer actually plays the game to understand the full experience. Anyway, that's all for right now, and share your thoughts down below if you've seen developers around playing the game. Make sure to like and subscribe since we just hit 80k subs, and let's keep going. Thanks again, it's Punchin' Time.